Okay, wrestling fans, we need to talk. I could not wait to get this off my chest. I've been waiting all day, just got home from work, and I need to say this. We got to talk about the Royal Rumble. What else do we got to talk about, right? So I've been hearing people's opinions, and I couldn't agree more, but I got to say this. As a wrestling fan, as a fan of wrestling since 1987, the WWE has done things over the years that's really enraged people. It's really pissed people off. And then we get back to loving them again. So it's always like this love-hate relationship with the WWE that I noticed with me personally. Last night, Royal Rumble pay-per-view was an absolute travesty to the fullest degree. I think Mick Foley said it best on Twitter when he basically said, does the WWE hate their fans that much? I mean, seriously, if you think about it, now for weeks in the dirt sheets, they have predicted supposedly set in stone matches for WrestleMania. If you don't know what the matches were, I'll tell you real quick. Batista versus Orton, CM Punk versus Triple H, Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker. You had Bray Wyatt versus John Cena, and Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. So when I first heard this, I'm thinking, these are the set in stone matches for this year's WrestleMania. You gotta be out of your fucking mind, right? And then we go to the pay-per-view. Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt, fucking amazing opener. I was shocked that they gave them, I think, over 30 minutes. Absolutely shocked by that. And Daniel Bryan completely made Bray Wyatt a star. Now, Bray carried his own. I mean, he was great. He did his thing. The chemistry in the match was amazing. And I wasn't mad that he went over. It was cool because, he's still undefeated technically. He hasn't been pinned since he returned back into WWE basically with a new character. So he goes over. Fine. Okay. That's the first match. So I'm thinking, okay, that's a great setup. This pay-per-view is heading to a great start. We get Brock versus Big Show. Now, this match was iffy for me because, one, Brock using the chair way too many times. I mean, just chair shot after chair shot after chair shot before the match even started. I'm thinking, how is this possible? Yes, because the ring bell didn't ring yet, so I guess it wasn't an official match yet. But still, he had such an advantage. And then the quick pin, which I was shocked too. I mean, Brock is a freak of nature. To have Big Show up on his shoulders, and he carried him around for a little bit, I'm like, wow, that was impressive. So I thought, okay, short and sweet, fine. But then he continued with the chair beating on the show. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a little too much. Fine, we get your point. You're a badass. Okay. Now let's get to the heavyweight title match. Orton, Cena. So the crowd, I thought, was really mixed. I thought they sucked at times, and I thought they were really spot on. For this match, they were fucking spot on. They disrespect this match from the get-go. I mean, having chants like, we want divas, this is awful, Daniel Bryan chants. I mean, it was amazing. The crowd was giving it to them because how many times do we have to see Randy Orton versus John Cena? How many 100 million thousand times have we seen these two people go at it in all types of matches? It gets to the point like, hello, there's so many other people out there. Let's give us something new. Give us something fresh. And then, to me, they've had their moments when they're good at matches together and they're bad. They didn't click for me here. I mean, they were doing each other's finishers. Cena doing an RKO. Orton doing an attitude adjustment and STFU. And all this other shit. But then, the shocker, I won't even say it was a shocker. The moment of shock that I realized that maybe the dirt sheets was actually right. The Wyatt family interferes. They call Cena the match. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh no, don't tell me this is true. Don't tell me it really is going to be Bray Wyatt versus John Cena at WrestleMania 30. On one hand, Cena's out the title picture at a WrestleMania, which hasn't happened in I don't know how many years. But then, in the other moment, they're going to waste Bray Wyatt and give John Cena the win here. That's what I'm predicting because Bray Wyatt hasn't gotten pinned yet. So I'm thinking, oh no, don't tell me then Batista's going to win the Royal Rumble. So I'm still, keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, maybe something's going to happen here. We get to the Royal Rumble match. Punk is number 1. Seth Rollins number 2. In my mind, I thought Daniel Bryan should have came in as number 2, and it should have been Punk, Daniel Bryan in the final 2. But that didn't happen. So we get to the Royal Rumble. Kevin Nash comes out, surprise entrant. Oh, yay. Big fucking deal. He came out as Diesel like, what, a year or 2 ago? Who gives a fuck about Kevin Nash? What happened to these surprise entries? Sheamus returns. That was a great surprise. He looked awesome. But then we get that little mini bull in the fucking Rumble and some other bullshit. I mean, you had people in this Rumble that did not belong. So then we get Batista comes in, I think, number 28. Then we get to number 30, and the people are like, we're wanting Daniel Bryan. Everybody's anticipating Daniel Bryan's going to come out. Rey Mysterio fucking comes out. He's number 30, and then we're all left stunned here. Like, where the fuck is Daniel Bryan? They actually not use Daniel Bryan in the Royal Rumble. Are you serious? Your most over guy, arguably since SummerSlam. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's been super over since SummerSlam of last year, and yet this man is not in the Royal Rumble. My prediction months ago, I thought Daniel Bryan would win the Royal Rumble and then finally go into WrestleMania and win the big one, get the heavyweight title, because it would fit the storyline that he had, the phenomenal 2013 that he had. And what did WWE do? They shit all over us. They pull the rug underneath Daniel Bryan again. They don't give the fans what they want. They're telling you, we're going to give you what we want. You fucking deal with it. And that's what I think WWE's mentality is. Who in their right minds booked or thought in their heads, was it Vince McMahon, was it Triple H, was it both of them, whoever, who in their right minds have a meeting, let's talk about WrestleMania 30, who's going to be our main event? Let's put Batista versus Randy Orton as our main event. Who the fuck cares about that match? How many people actually wants to see that? How can you give the Royal Rumble win to a man who hasn't wrestled in 4 fucking years? Now, I don't know the stipulations to his contract to why he actually came back, but in my personal opinion, I think he came back because he wants the heavyweight title again. I think he needs money too, but I think one of the stipulations for him to return, he probably told him, I'm not coming back to WWE unless you give me the World Heavyweight title. So sure enough, they want their big muscle man. They want their big dudes to represent WWE. That's the face. That's the look that they want so desperately need because they don't like little guys. So they give Batista the nod. Now, the dirt sheets reported that Batista was extremely pissed with the reaction he got. And you can tell when he went up to celebrate on the rope, you could see his face. His eyes was watery. He looked real pissed and shocked that the people was booing his ass. Well, you know what? Fuck you, Batista. And even that, he went onto the stage, flipping people out, giving them middle fingers, doing the yes chants, mocking Daniel Bryan. Fuck you, Batista. Fuck you. I am so sick of investing myself into WWE. And I've gone to these rants for the past few years. When they do something really stupid and blatant, it pisses me off. And then we all return back to watching WWE. But you know what? This time around, it really puts a bad taste in my mouth and to a lot of other people's mouths because this is fucking bullshit. What's it going to take for the WWE to actually listen to their fans and give us what we want? Daniel Bryan cannot be any more over. Daniel Bryan cannot be any more popular. Why can't this man be the face of your company? Why can't this man shine? Why? Because he's short? Because he doesn't got the look? Because they don't think he can give good ratings for Raw? I don't get it. I just do not fucking understand. I don't get it. And I wasn't going to even watch Raw tonight, but I figured, you know what? Tonight might be really emotional Raw because I'm sure they're going to give Daniel Bryan a chance to talk on the mic. He's got to address this. The backlash has been fucking heavy as hell. They have been hearing it, WWE. You know it. They have been fucking hearing it. They have a chance to redefine or really change the course of history here with the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. They have a big opportunity to change things up. But are they going to do that? I don't think so. So anyway, this video is about to go 10 minutes. Let me not talk too long. Let me know your opinions. of the Royal Rumble. What you thought of the outcome? Let me know what you all think, guys. Talk to you later.